everyone. I thought I would do some really quick last minute presents for Christmas. I mean, it is, what is the date today? December, I don't even know. Let me think. I think Christmas is exactly a week from today, and today is Sunday. So it's about, I have no idea what the date is. It's so bad. But anyways, we're a week from Christmas, and I wanted to share with you some of the last minute gifts that I'm doing. We have a huge family, and there's no way on earth I can buy everybody something, nor do I have to, nor am I obligated to. I just like to give everyone something if I can. So I had seen these. This is not my idea. I have seen these done at a craft sale. Someone had done it on a huge scale. You get these garage sale thrift shop paintings, you know, with the gold frame. I've got, or even a frame kind of like this one. You know, they just look like this. This one has glass in it, which I'm going to take out. But, you know, this was $3 at a thrift store. So, you know what I mean? So, it just got some kind of picture in it. The lady who had done them, hers were magnificent. They were big, huge pictures of mountains. But the kind that nobody really has in their house anymore. Maybe they do, but you know what I mean. The old style. And this one, this had that goldish frame. Same paper on the back. You see? And it's all crackled already. So what you do is you write some cool, funky phrase right on this. And then you paint it. So some of hers were painted in turquoise and some were painted in white. So I'm going to do two for my nieces. One's for my great niece and one's for my niece. And I'm just going to use 2-word phrases. So on this one, I'm just going to take a pencil and just freehand do you. Because that's kind of a, make sure that the picture is right side up. There's a little hook in the back. I just painted the frame before I started the video. Hang on. I just want to make sure I've got it right there. That's the right way. Right way around. There. And then just write, do you. And the beauty of these things is most times the clip is already on the back. So all you have to do is paint the frame and write a word. I mean, that takes what? 15 minutes? So I'm just going to write do, and I'm doing it in lowercase script. So do, and then I'm going to come back around and kind of double, you know, like, I don't know what you call it, but you know what I mean, thicken up the letters. So there's some thickness to it. I might even make that even bigger because this eraser on these pencils is magnificent. These are Staedtler pencils. Whoops, it's going to focus. But the erasers on these pencils, fantastic. So I'm going to make the do a little bit bigger. And then just kind of bring it in. You know, you just play it by ear. There's no right or wrong way. Do. And the reason I'm doing it in pencil is obviously, in case you make a mistake. I should say when you make a mistake, because, you know, we're not perfect. So we've got do, and then I'm going to make sure I can get my you here. So do you. Because these aren't that big. Like on some of hers, she wrote like a whole quote, obviously, because she has a big, huge canvas to work on. But I was trying to think of what is something that's cool and funky that I could give these girls that they would think is neat. You know what I mean? And do you is such a good one. They can just hang it on their wall. Like my one niece just got her first place. Her first apartment, like, and it's really cool, millennial kind of building. We've got yoga studio in it. You know, she's got a car. She's all set. Really, really good job. So these are just a nice little, you know, thinking of you, love you kind of presents. So there, I've got do you, and I'll probably fix it up once I add my paint. You know what I mean? So I'm just kind of adjusting some of this. Again, beauty of the eraser. And you can think of all kinds of, I was trying to think of some other ones. There's do you, be strong, be brave. That's another one. You just kind of go on the personality of the person. Do you know what I mean? But these are things that I would have wanted to hear when I was like 20-some years old or just leaving high school. You know what? Just do you. Be yourself. And they will just have to adjust, won't they, to your fabulousness. And this year particularly, it's been really hard for me with health reasons and stuff. I can't get out. And I did a lot of online shopping and stuff. But again, I don't want us to go broke over Christmas, especially when you have the creative element of yourself. When you are a creative person, make your presents. And I mean, I'm still in my jammies, see? It's no stress, no fuss, no muss. I was just singing along to some songs and doing painting the frame. And that's when I thought, you know what? Why don't you share this idea with other people who might want to or are struggling for ideas for last minute presents. I've got a couple of them. I used to do the 12 days of Christmas, but this year I just couldn't get it done. But I thought I'd just share with you like this is my real life. I didn't come up with these just for videos. This is like what I am really doing, really on today. Whatever day it is. That's how crazy I am. I don't even know the date. How bad is that? If I did the math, I know it's in the teens somewhere. Yeah. Let's see how that looks. So I'm going to go in with paint, and I'm going to use a brush like this. Like this. Just with some white acrylic paint that I've put in the lid of the acrylic paint. I don't want to stick it in the bottle because when you do that, the brush gets, the whole brush handle gets dirty because you can't see how far you're dipping it down. So I'm just going to kind of focus on the center part of the word, not so much the edges right now. And just go ahead and paint. And don't be afraid, just if it doesn't work, you can wipe it off, you know what I mean? Just paint. Talk about quick presents. And they really look really cool, I'm telling ya. And this lady, she was so forthright with all the equipment that she used for her big ones. She was just as, I mean, I wish I could remember her name because she was just so sharing of her ideas, and this is what you use, and this is the kind of pan to use, and that would be for a big scale one, like a big huge one. But for these little guys, you don't have to go out and get anything. If you have a paintbrush and white paint, just run to the thrift store right now and go pick up one of these old pictures. And if you don't have good script, then get somebody to write it for you. But I think if it was me and my auntie was doing me a picture, or my grandma or whoever, I'd want it in her writing. And I know we all think we don't have good script, but we do. At least we are learning script. Did you know they don't even teach it anymore? Isn't that just terrible? At least not here. You know, the 3rd grade, you'd start learning handwriting, and you get that paper where you'd have to do your letters. Nope, no more. So I teach my grandsons how to do it, because I think you should know how to at least write your name. You know what I mean? Like, jeepers creepers. So see, to get the idea? So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. So this is how it looks all painted. Whoopsie. So I'm going to let it really, really, really dry, and then I'm going to fill in some of the letters with this Sharpie paint pen, and then I'm going to go around the edges for finishing with this pen, my Uniball. Oh, there's so much white that the camera is going crazy, but you see what I mean. I'll finish around, and then I shall be back. So I dimmed my light down a little bit because the white is just glaring off this camera. So the next thing I'm going to do is go in and erase these pencil marks that are in here. And just get them erased the best you can so it doesn't have that kind of, looks like dirty paint. Do you know what I mean? Oh, don't you love my glasses? I got these at the 99-cent store in Vegas about 10 years ago. I love them. They're so cute, and I just leave them in my craft room so I can see what I is doing. So we're just going to go ahead and get all of those pencil marks erased. And then the next thing we're going to do is go in with that paint pen. And I'm using a Sharpie paint pen. You can use any one of them. I've also got Liquid X1 like this one. This is a bit too thick for this project, but any one of your acrylic paint pens. Whoops. Just clean off the eraser marks. These up before you use them to get the paint flowing good. And now we're just going to go in and fill in, you know, some of the spots that aren't even. Because it's just a little bit more paint, but a little bit more easier to control than a paintbrush. Because you've already built your outline, you know what I'm saying? I love these. I really do. So I hope you guys give these a try if you have, or even for an adult. It doesn't have to be for a teenager. Like I showed these to my daughter. She loves them. She absolutely loved them. So, joy of joys. The glass was very easy to take out. It just had those little pins in. And so I took the paper out, and I wanted to do one for Deanne, but I couldn't think of a word that would fit this frame small enough. So she's a real yogi, so I did the Om symbol. Can you see it? So I'm going to go over it in white, but this frame I'm going to do turquoise. That's her favorite color anyway, so I want to show you guys what one looks like with turquoise. So I'm going to go ahead and get that painted. I was just about to shake the phone because I was shaking the paint. It just about went, you know, sorry about that. So I'll be right back when this is all with the Om symbol. And you see the difference with the turquoise frame? How nice that looks. And sort of brings it into modern day with that old picture. It was only $3. You guys saw that on the back. Did I tear it off? Oh, and then I took out the pins, took the glass out, and then just used masking tape to close it up. And I'll write a message to Deanne on the back and put a picture hanger on it. So I think these are awesome. Okay, so I've got this done, and I'm going to let this dry a bit. Dries really quickly, and then like I said, the last thing I have to do is to fine tune it by going it around with my this pen, the Uniball. And then at this point I kind of look around the frame and see if there's anything where I've missed like a little bit of the gold. And I want it to look distressed, so I don't want it all, you know, perfectly painted in, because I think that's a cool look there. Oh, and then I put ML, and I wrote on the back of these. And so for Sierra, I just put, Dear Sierra, I created this altered vintage find. Remember to always do you, because you are fabulous. I love you very much, Auntie Monica. And then I wrote on the, I did another one too, and I'll show you that when I'm all done this one. There. Okay, so I'll be back when I'm all finished. Here are the finished two that I did. This is the one I just worked on, the Do You. And then I sprayed them with fixative. I think you can just use hairspray too if you want. And sorry, the white is just, you know how white is with a camera. I went for focus. And then, so that one's for Sierra. And then I did this one for my great niece. She's a real free spirit, and I just love her. Love them both. So I did Stay Wild. Are these cool? Do you? Stay Wild. So yeah, if you want any last minute quick gift ideas, run to your thrift store, grab a few of these, and get yourself some white acrylic paint and get busy. Pretty easy and very, very funky. So I hope you guys like that, and stay tuned for some more. You've got a whole week left. You could get tons of stuff done. So I've got a couple more ideas. I'm going to do another couple more videos. So I hope that helps you out with your budget, last minute Christmas gifts. That's it for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.